Okay, we're ready to go on to part 2 of our color wheel name project. I'm going to leave the color wheel here as a reference for you in case you forget the order of colors. This is where we are now, and this is where we're ready to begin. Right now we're going to do the background behind the letters that will create the color wheel. You can start anywhere you like and just follow the order. I happen to pick this section here and I started with yellow. Here we are. Now you can use markers or you can use crayons. Either one works just fine. You need to pick out the colors for the background from your crayons, red, and your markers, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. And just have them handy so you know what you're doing. You start by filling in the first section. Remember, you do nothing inside the letters. You're only doing the background behind the letters. Leave the area inside the letters alone. So I started with yellow, and the next color is I went to green. And I just wanted to show you that you can do it with crayon too. It looks just as good. Sometimes it might even look better. But I did the yellow, and then I did the green. After I finished all of those sections, I was ready to go inside of the letters. Here's where we have to really watch out for the color wheel, because what you're going to do is inside each letter, you're going to do the complementary color. It's opposite color. Complementary colors are colors that lie opposite across from each other on the color wheel. So what lies across from yellow? Violet, or purple as you call it. Orange and blue. Blue and orange. They are complements of each other. Opposites. And red and green. For instance, in this section here, my yellow section, this area of the letter is laying on the yellow section. So we need its opposite color in here. Opposite of yellow is violet. So you would put violet in there. And that's the way you continue all the way around. For instance, this was my red section, and the opposite color from red is green. Red, green, it's complement. So wherever the part of the letter was resting on top of the red background, I made that green. Not the whole letter, because the letter has been split into sections. Then on the orange section, what's the opposite color, the complementary color of orange? Orange and blue. So this section would become blue. It's just a little section, but it's still blue. Now here's my yellow section. What's the complement, the opposite color of yellow? Violet. So I would do my violet in here. Sometimes I like this better with crayons. I really do. It's not as messy and it looks just as good. But now my letter I has another section. And this section is against the green background. So what's the complement of green? Red. Red is the opposite complement color of green. So I would do that little section in red. Sometimes the letter will be broken up into several sections. And I went with all, see, here's another part, green, red. Blue background, orange. Violet background, yellow. And I went all the way around with this. And here's what I have when I'm finished. And this is the one in crayon, which I happen to like a lot, but it also works in marker to show you how it looks. So now that you know what you have to do, you have your beginning all set for you from the first part, and you'll be ready to do all of your steps. Okay, boys and girls? When you're done, please take a picture of your project and email it to me so I can see how you did. You have my Gmail, which came in the letter that the teacher sent to you about our art projects. So please email your finished project to me. Thank you, boys and girls, and I'll be with you again for our next project.